Howdy folks, it's JayborinoPlays. This is Day of the Dragon custom campaign for Warcraft 3 created by OutsiderXE based off of the novel of the same name. Now we're heading into Mission 2. I just want to let you know, I did go back and replay Chapter 1. I've had a crisis of conscience, and I've decided to go the evil route. I've replayed Chapter 1 and did the optional quests as the bad guy, as the author so put it. So I do plan on doing all the optional quests in the Renegade light, if you will, only because it's an alternate ending. I assume that most people go through this campaign and maybe do a mix of both or mostly the good choice, so I decide I'll do all the bad choices. We'll see what happens. And once we get to the very end, I can manipulate my save file such that we can watch both epilogues. But, I don't know. I'm excited. I went back, just so you know, the only difference was I killed those wolves, and I got a tome of agility +2, and I got a tome of intelligence +2, which I think is objectively better than a measly tome of experience. Let's get going. Also, killing all those villagers just netted me some extra gold, which could only be used in that specific mission. In minutes, the group had flown out of sight of not only Hasek, but the entire coast. Several hours had passed until they finally reached Khaz Modan. I can see the crags of western Khaz Modan in the distance. Still got Falstad with us. Do you know of a place to land? Plenty of places, wizard. Have no fear. We'll be rid of you soon enough. Dragons. Oh dear. Is that Deathwing? Yes, it is. No, my mission must come first. Deathwing just gobbled him up. Oh, okay. Deathwing, he took Rhonin and killed Lord Duncan. We may be done for now if he comes back, my elven lady. We need to get away.
What's happening?
We need to search for him. There's no way but to the south, where the orcs rule my people's kingdom. Then we go south. Go south and enter the central wetlands. Falstad and Verissa must arrive, so I believe this is Falstad Wildhammer. Okay, and let's just go ahead and bust these open. What do we got here? Rod of Necromancy. You can use Falstad's Khaz'goroth's hammer to force enemy units to attack him. So what do you have, Falstad? Khaz'goroth's hammer. Looks like a taunt area of effect damage, I suppose like Thunderclap, perhaps, from World of Warcraft. The hero hurls himself at a target region, dealing 125 damage to enemies in that region. And then an attack damage debuff, 5% chance to avoid enemy attacks. That's pretty cool. Rod of Necromancy, I guess we'll take. We'll use it if we have to. Okay, let's just go in and start attacking these burrows. It looks like there's some peons that are inside of them. And, yeah, let's get going. So, again, I am taking the negative path. I'm sorry if this disappoints people, but honestly, just based off the first mission, it certainly seems like the... Wait a minute. Stop that orc before he alerts the towers. Oh, God. Oh, kill him. Oh, get him. Okay, he has to attack the alarms? Yeah, these are alarms. These are neutral. Okay, so I assume if he destroys the alarm, then these become hostile. Interesting little thing here. Can't quite fit through there. But yeah, I'm sorry if that's disappointing. I figure, you know, let's take the evil route. It's, you know, very standard to do the Paragon route of everything. So let's go ahead and do Renegade. Again, I'm a little sorry if that disappoints you, but I'll show both epilogues regardless. But in my playthrough, the Renegade path is going to be the canonical path, if you will. Though I assume from the book it's possible that the real ending was the Paragon path, because I'm pretty sure Rhonin... I don't know. I haven't read the book. Someone can clue me in. Maybe, again, if OutsiderXE is watching, can clue me in. But, again, I'm just sort of messing around here. And, yeah, we're gonna do all the negative options just because it's a game and we're going to mess around. But it seemed like on the first mission, the rewards were a tad better. Scroll of Healing is fine. Got some good healing items here. Let's... Okay, it looks like there are peons. They hop inside the burrows. They don't do too much damage. We just have to kill them before they... It looks like they probably have to hit the alarms like 4 or 5 times, I assume. Okay, focus on him. Let's try this bash. Oh, it like knocks them away. Oh, shit.
What's happening?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I was going to say, that was dangerous. I see, well, there's a goblin merchant over there we can go check out. Gotta be looking around for everything. There's a nice little symbol on the ground to let you know that this is here. Look, it's a goblin laboratory. If we could pass by those monsters, we should be able to use it to our benefit. You mean scan the surrounding area? No, I mean blow the damn thing up. Usually goblins hide valuable items that cannot be obtained any other way.
I'm ready and waiting.
Okay, use the 3 laboratories to scan the surrounding area or destroy the 3 laboratories. Well, like I was saying, we're gonna be destroying them. Let's go ahead and throw this down, move on in, use multi-shot, and go ahead and use that refill quiver. We might as well be using refill quiver like every time it's up. Might as well do this too. That's pretty neat. I'll be the first to say that's pretty neat. I guess we might as well use up the Rod of Necromancy charges.
I'm ready and waiting.
Why is this? I was gonna say this thing is like running away from us. Interesting. Let the skeletons tank it. And perhaps by going on the beacon, we'll have the option to buy something from it, or we can just attack it. Okay, this is nice. And we have to kill these little spiders. Go ahead and turn off searing arrows. Actually, yeah, just keep using your refill quiver. I like that ability. Let's hop on here. So we can use it or destroy it. Let's cancel for a moment. So we can hire zeppelins to fly around and scout. And, you know, I'm not going to say that scouting is a bad thing, but like I said, I'm going to stick to my guns here. Claws of Attack +6 and Mana Stone. That's pretty good. We'll throw the Claws of Attack on Risa. We'll give her the Mana Stone, too, because she's constantly using those searing arrows. That's pretty good, honestly. That's not bad at all. Let's pull back a little bit here. I see something back there. Let's see if we can get some vision on that, and we'll back up and see what it is. I'll go ahead and salve Falstad once we're out of combat. We'll kill the burrow, and then I'll use it. Go ahead and turn on your searing arrows. I do like this. The searing arrows do work on buildings. Okay, where's the alarm? That's pretty far away. Maybe there's a ground path. Again, I'll back up to see if I can find that thing. Oh no, he can definitely get up there. I can always hit him with the power bash to like knock him away, but they have to hit it what, 4 times for that to work?
Let's do this.
I wonder if maybe one of these items can work on trees? It's just a stone token. I'm not too keen on that, so I don't feel bad. So if we would have gotten the Zeppelins, we would have been able to scan the area. Though I wonder if maybe using the laboratory, that use option would have just like revealed a large section of the map. That could have been really helpful too. Oh wait, no wait. There's destructible rocks right here. I just saw, okay, perfect. So we can still get back here. So if we're observant enough, maybe we don't have to feel bad about destroying the Goblin laboratories. I mean, I will feel bad about it because we are basically just, destroying others' property for no good reason except our personal gain. But we're fighting dragons here, okay? It's motherfucking Deathwing, so we gotta take any advantage that we can get. Rune of Restoration is fine. Might as well use it. Maybe like cut through here if we had some sort of explosives. That would be nice. Grunts, let's just draw them here. I don't want to get pulled into the burrows if we don't have to. Okay, let's draw them onto Falstad. He's strength-based, so I'd rather them attack him. I wonder how long that taunt lasts, or if it's just basically permanent unless we move someone away or change their aggression in whatever way. Let's focus fire. Come on, folks. You can use that stone token if we're ever up against a boss in this map or anything like that. Also, Varisa's got... I'm just going to use up this necromancy thing because there's a lot of usable things. Even the Mana Stone. These are things we might as well be using because they're probably going to get replaced. Though I really have no idea how... Oh god, get in there. Oh, this is going to be... this might be a little closer. Alright, that's fine. Maybe only 3 hits is all I need to destroy it. No, I think it's 4. Okay, and, well, 6 of 15 damage, so 9 damage. So they're doing... It's not even. They're not doing an even amount of damage to each hit, I suppose, because that would imply they were doing 4.5 damage to it. Am I doing my math wrong? I might be. Okay, and let's go ahead and use this, and then use your quiver refill again. I really should be using that as frequently as possible. I don't like that these guys have bloodlust. That's because there's an ogre magi there that's fucking around with these grunts. All right, no problem. Bloodlusted himself. I'll just go ahead and salve after this. We don't need to use the Scroll of Healing. Maybe if we have some skeletons summoned, we'll want to be using that. There's also a Rune of Healing here too, so that's fine. Let's just keep summoning these skeletons. Again, I'm just getting stuff out of my inventory. I think that's the right choice. What is our actual goal here? Oh, go south and enter the central wetlands, and then we have an optional quest for the Goblin laboratories. We haven't found any other ones. We have decent vision on this map, so we know we'd have a general idea on if we missed something. Those destructible rocks were deceptive, so we got to be on the lookout for those. I see a ship over here.
For a human, aren't you?
Rune of Mana's pretty good. Let's see if we can get this thing. I have a plan here. Ooh, there's some money too. I have a plan for this. Let's move him up and then hit it with this so it gets closer. So like draw it away, make it come towards the coast, and then he can run up and hit it. Pretty clever.
What's happening?
Pat myself on the back there.
It's hammer time.
About time, Jayborino. You did something right. Thank you, straw man that I just made up. I appreciate your compliment. We've been over here, so let's back up. Again, these trees are like just properly placed to make you think maybe you couldn't squeeze through. Either way, we're fine.
Hammer time.
And let's see what's next. Be on the lookout for any place, maybe like a ford that we can cross the river. Careful now, no need to attack them. Just wait till they move away. Okay.
You're kind of slow for a human.
Or we could attack them and get some XP. I don't like that there's a Magi in there. I'd bloodlust the other two. That'd be kind of a nightmare.
That's more like it.
But I suppose let's not get into fights that we don't have to take. I like that we have vision on them. Okay, so we should be able to squeeze right through here.
That's more like it.
Cool. Where there weren't any, like, destructible rocks or anything along the way back here. Where there, it didn't look like it. Let's move down a little bit more. Here's another patrol. So let's just hold position here. Barisa, please don't attack anybody.
I'm ready and waiting.
Scroll of Restoration, well, Rune of Restoration. I'll grab. I don't need it right now. I was a little short on mana, but this is fine. Let's continue. Haven't really found any awesome items yet, but we haven't really found any. We haven't really found anything of interest anyway. So let's get up here. Are those warlocks? Yeah. So we might get stunned by these guys. Yep. There we go. They've got that firebolt. Pretty good ability. It's a pretty short stun. Another Rune of Restoration. We do not need all of these. Maybe those are there in case you ended up fighting the ogres. So a random war mill and a warlock. We got to get up there and kill the warlock quickly.
Let's do this.
Before this patrol comes back. There's an ogre lord, which makes this tempting to try to fight. Actually, I am going to fight this because there's a Rune of Restoration right there, and one of the Ogre Warriors came out separately. And maybe, just maybe, this level 7 Ogre Warlord will make it worth our while by dropping something. But maybe not. We might as well just use this power batch just because it's neat. Just, like, knock them far away. Alright, that's a tower. I don't want to be in range of that. No need to bother with that.
Khaz Modan.
I don't think the towers give us money for destroying them because they're not leveled creeps, I suppose. We also can just go ahead and use a healing salve after this. Do we have some sort of nuke that would be helpful here? Not really. Just go ahead and refill your quiver, which basically means get some mana for constant searing arrows. And then between the healing salve and then we got a Rune of Restoration, this is fine. He dropped nothing, but we did get some decent money. So if we find a marketplace, we can buy some extra salves. Go ahead and get our mana back. I suppose it was worth trying. I assume that this is the location that they were patrolling from, so I'll come down here and destroy this tower in case maybe there's something to pick up. I'm being very diligent on these maps. Again, it's been made very clear to me from Mission 1 that there are things that are hidden. They're not in, like, really stupid locations, but they are there. So, like, earlier, we saw there were really discreetly hidden rocks that we had to destroy to get that stone token. Not to say that a stone token is the end-all, be-all of what you want to pick up in this game, but, you know, might as well grab it. And honestly, the rock golem right there would have been really helpful against that ogre warlord. I'm gonna use it right here actually.
I'm ready and waiting.
Because we got an enemy hero. I don't like that at all. Let's move on up and hit them with multi-shot. We need some help here. They got us pinned down. Okay. Refill your quiver. And he keeps separating himself. Let's go ahead and focus on these little guys. Turn on Searing Arrows. Use multi-shot. That should... Yeah, that nuked down the hero pretty quick. My poor Rock Golem, well, he did his job for us. Rune of Greater Healing is fine. Random fires shooting out. We want to get over to these folks. It looks like we can't fit through here because the marketplace is in the way. I could buy some more salves, but they are fighting right by a fountain of health, so I don't think that's necessary. Oh my word, that's a goblin sapper. Here is the goblin laboratory. Maybe we have to kill this sapper on this side of the tree so it'll blow them up. Let's try it. Maybe if we can just kill it right here, it'll explode.
Let's do this.
Shit. Well, there's a mortar team over here, so assuming we can rescue these folks.
You're kind of
Assuming we can rescue those folks, we should be fine. What did we leave back here? What did we leave on the ground back here? A Hood of Cunning provides bonus agility and intelligence. That's Verisa, because she's agility-based. I assume Falstad, yes, is strength. Anytime you have like a melee hero with a hammer, you can probably assume that they're strength-based. All right, let's get over there. It looks like they're set to be invulnerable, so I'm not really bothered by, you know, they're technically by the Fountain of Healing, if that's how you want to view it in terms of the map being proper. Okay, let's go through the fire. Oh god, oh god. Well, that didn't do as much damage as it could have. Yeah, okay, that's decent damage. Let's go ahead and pop this Scroll of Healing. I didn't need to do that there. Well, that's greater mana. Get rid of these Shadow Priests. So we seemingly have an unlimited amount of time here. This guy wants to get to us, actually. That's kind of funny. Okay, grab this. More trees. That's, see, this is where maybe scanning the area would be helpful, because we could know what's back there. That's very, deceptive to me. I gotta remember to check that out once we get our mortar team. There may be an area over here to... Nope, never mind, that's just water. More trees we can't get through here. I suppose we have to go around... Okay, so there's an opening over here. Let's not walk through the fire. Random tree area here. Nothing. Okay, and more trolls. So I would say we're in good shape. I've made note of trees we need to destroy. We can destroy the... Once we get the mortar team, we can destroy these for a shortcut. We want to destroy these and see what's up here, and we want to destroy up here so we can get to the Goblin Laboratory. Okay, and then we can get back to that marketplace. Obviously there's markings on the ground for those. We can destroy these trees to get a shortcut to the marketplace. Okay, we're here. Let's go ahead and pull these guys off of my new friends. There we go. Oh, we got levels for both of them. Don't stand in the fire. Just let Verisa deal with this. Actually, does just turn the fire off? It does. Okay, excellent. So mortar team, from over here, just destroy this tree. Mortar team, you've got your work cut out for you, because you're just going to be destroying trees for right now. We've got a general area of places we need trees destroyed. Generally 3 mortars knocks out the trees. Okay, so 1 down. Destroy this. And I want to double check. Does this turn the fire back on for whatever bizarre reason? It doesn't. Okay, so in case we want to ever need to backtrack and, you know, send units to the Fountain of Health, we don't have to accidentally worry about turning on the fire for whatever stupid reason. Okay, and then I suppose I could buy some more... salves. Yeah, let's do that. And there's really nothing else I particularly need. We do have points. I have to say, I kind of like his aura a lot. 20% attack damage decrease is pretty good. Power Bash is okay. It's kind of unpredictable when you send your enemies, like, flying backwards. Khaz Hammer, the damage isn't stupendous, and it's mostly used for a taunt, so... I don't see him as much of a damage dealer as kind of a crowd controller. So, in that case, I'm not too concerned about leveling up the damage of his abilities. I mostly just want to use him for, again, crowd control. So let's use these guys to destroy these trees. And let's take Falstad and Verisa and go and destroy that Goblin Laboratory here. Okay. Let's come on over here. We destroyed 1 tree. Hopefully they can fit through there, and if they can't, I'll be a little upset, but I think we'll be fine. We did get Claws of Attack +6. That's not bad. What are we going to get here? Healthstone, Boots of Quel'Thalas, Agility +6. Verisa, you're up. Healthstone is Falstad. That's, it's a very, very minor health regen. So, like, Healthstone, Mana Stone, you have to keep in mind, those are really disposable items. It's basically half of a Ring of Regen and half of a Sobi Mask, which are the 2 decent regeneration items in the game, so... you stay back here. I don't like mortar teams getting in if we're fighting units. All right. Oh god. Oh god. Yikes. Hammer of Titans, a very large hammer. That sounds like it was made specifically for Falstad. Let's put it in his first slot. It's very fitting. Increases damage and gives a 15% chance to stun the enemy. The hero's attack also becomes ranged when attacking air. Okay, so it's an orb effect with a stun. Legends say the Titans use this hammer to shape the world. I don't know if It only sells for 1 gold. That's interesting. I don't know if this counts as an orb. The whole hero's attack becomes ranged when attacking air. Generally something orb effects have, so I don't know if, like, if we get other orbs it would matter. And then also the 15% chance to stun is basically like a free bash skill. That's excellent. Well, okay, that was very fruitful. Let's head down back here and not go through the fire.
That's more like it.
And then we have to destroy these trees, which is theoretically the only way to go. Is this over here? No, we couldn't get up here. There's trees to destroy. No, there's rocks. Figure I could just take a gander to see if maybe there was an area of trees we could have destroyed, but I don't think so. We have vision on pretty much the whole map of where we could have gone, so feeling pretty good about that. All right, good job. You've done your job.
I'm ready and waiting.
So we've got a semi-army here. I'm going to leave the mortar team back unless I know that I need them. Dragon eggs.
Let's get it on.
A dragon egg? Why would they keep them here instead of the safety of their stronghold? I don't know, milady, but we best decide quickly what to do with it. I fear it won't be alone for long. Destroy all 6 dragon eggs. Gather all 6 dragon eggs. The dragon eggs can be used to help the heroes on their next mission, or be destroyed to uncover valuable items that can help them on the present mission. Well, again, it's not really up for debate. I've made my bed. We're gonna do the evil section. Oh my god, it's just runes? It's just runes? Okay, well, that doesn't seem great. Maybe the other ones will be more fruitful. I suppose let's come over here first.
Let's do this. That's more like it.
And I'm glad we got that hammer item so that Falstad can attack air. Let's move in. And if my riflemen take too much damage, I can always send them back to the Fountain of Health. And I don't think we have that. No, we don't. I was going to say, I had hoped we had made... Well, we have salve. What I had hoped we would have was some... a scroll of healing, which I could always go and buy. Not thrilled with it. I could just let my heroes do this. My riflemen will do some damage, but not enough to justify losing them against creeps like this. But this is working out fine as long as we make sure they're not the ones taking the damage. By doing this, we're also killing a bunch of the red drakes, which is giving us some XP. A Tome of Intelligence, I believe, does make this worth it. Who could really benefit from intelligence that much? Verisa has a skill baked in that gives her more. Let's level up Searing Arrows and use Refill Quiver. So I'm going to put this on Falstad, because he doesn't have a lot of mana, and I'm unable to use a lot of his skills because of that. So, I mean, I guess leveling up Khaz hammer is pretty darn good, so let's go ahead and do that. And, well, let's go down this way instead. Well, that certainly seems like where we're supposed to go, so let's avoid that for now and come and keep destroying dragons. Okay, wonderful. And again, I think that hammer on Falstad is absolutely worth it. Let's just focus down the big one for now. And I was wondering if that would even work. It was kind of hard to tell. I can always use Khaz hammer to pull the enemy dragons off of my riflemen if they do end up taking too much damage. Verisa, come on, get in there. All right, another egg. Rune of Restoration is fine. Even just for that +2 tome, we're in really good shape. We have more rock chunks, and here's another Goblin Laboratory. Possibly the last one, so let's blow this up. We have Mana Stone and Ringer Protection +4. Ringer Protection +4, and I guess we'll put the other... Let's just get rid of this. I don't care about this. And I destroyed it completely just so I feel better about not leaving something on the ground. Oh, that was a Mana Stone. Okay, give Falstad the other Mana Stone. And then lead with the heroes, and let's come in here and see just some gold coins, but probably worth it. A lot of gold coins, actually. Let's get in there. And how many dragon eggs left? There's still 3 left. Did we check all around here? Was there more? No, it looks like that was it. Okay, and there's no way to get up there. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. Gold coin, gold coin, gold coin. Amulet of the Wild lets us summon Furbolgs, I believe? There's 1 charge. We might as well use it later, pretty soon. What if we destroyed trees over here? It doesn't look like any of this is connected, so... These aren't destructible? No. Okay. Again, I'm just being semi-thorough. I'm never going to attack through trees unless I feel like I have a good reason to, and so far I have not. Okay, and yeah, we just got to finish the dragon eggs, so I assume those are a little further down, and we're just trying to get to the wetlands.
What's happening?
Okay, you guys back up for Khaz Modan. Oh dear. Okay, let's get up there. Back up. Guard Doomforge, the Mountain King, has fallen. Okay, well, I didn't even realize that there was an enemy hero there, or a friendly hero there, so oh well. All right, so here's a situation we're probably going to be able to, oh god, oh well, almost saved him, where we're probably going to be able to just send some of these folks back to the, health fountain. Okay, and then we cleaned it up. Robe of the Magi, +6 intelligence. I don't fully understand these items. I mean, maybe once we get what's his name back, we can throw that on him. That obviously. No, God! Oh God! Oh no! No! Stop! Stop! I know that you guys really want to attack this stuff, but please stop. All right, but really, you need to stop. Okay, so you guys back up. We've got some mortar teams. We have to slowly siege these things down. Not a big deal. You and you, and you, and you, and you, we're going to send you back to the healing fountain. There.
Where do you want us?
As we slowly destroy everything else. Okay, so...
What's happening?
I have a land to defend.
Let's get moving.
I'm going to drop the healing salve. At this point, I don't think I need it. We're going to pick up the Robes of the Magi on Falstad, which is strange, but we'll make sure to transfer it down the road. We still have some dragon eggs to destroy. We're also destroying this whole base. They're not building anything out of this these buildings, so we're in really, really good shape.
Let's get moving.
And let's just take some of these units and go look around for more dragon eggs, which I assume are further down this road. I keep looking for trees or rocks to destroy. Well, okay, never mind. They're right. Here's what we're looking for is right here. There's another marketplace. We could get a scroll of healing or something like that if we needed. Cool. You guys come on back down here. We got a nice group of units. We only lost 1 or 2 riflemen in that encounter. Tome of Agility. Verisa, that's you.
Let's get moving.
And, yep, I don't regret taking the
Let's get it on.
Tome of Strength. Falstad, that's you. I don't regret taking the Renegade path. I understand I'm using Mass Effect terms here, but you know what I'm saying. Where's the next one? There's a gate here. I assume that's probably where we're just going, ultimately. We can't really buy anything from the marketplace because we don't have any space on our heroes. Getting rid of these mana stones. I could sell these mana stones for money, but I don't... One thing I didn't check was, does the money from the previous missions transfer at all? And I really doubt it does. Come on, destroy this. What are you doing? There you go. There's our healing salve. That's right.
What's happening?
Okay, where next? Oh, we didn't destroy the egg. Give me something good. Manual of Health. Cool. That's Falstad again. So my only question, and I'm pretty sure this should be fine, but the very first time I played this mission, we did the Paragon option. Whereas now we're doing the quote-unquote Renegade option. So I think because I replayed the mission to completion, it counts that as, like, towards the alternate ending. So the game won't remember my playthrough where I did Paragon stuff. I guess let's see what's going on here. The gate's locked anyway, so I assume we can even get in there. And we did both of our optional objectives. Oh no, that's what I was afraid of. They've sealed the gate. The only way to open it is by a spell. Do you know that spell, Falstad? No, but I might know where they would keep the 2 books for it. 2 books? That's right, though the order we read them in won't matter. Then let's be quick about it. Hopefully we'll get Rhonin soon so we can offload some of these items. Again, we've got Robes of the Magi to give to him. Well, that's pretty much it. Hood of the Cunning will probably stay on Verisa. Boots of Quel'Thalas is great. Amulet of the Wild is just waiting to be used along with all of our health and mana stones. But otherwise, I'm feeling pretty good about our items. Read the Eastern Spellbook, read the Western Spellbook. That's probably down here. All right, let's go. And we have like a huge, not huge, but we have a nice-sized Dwarven army here.
Come on, Shorty.
Unfortunately, we lost that single folk. Okay, mortar teams, you need to cool your jets. You're probably going to end up doing more damage than to my own units. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. What do we got here? Ogre Mauler. Everybody move on in. Hotkey them a little bit so that they don't casually go places I don't need them to go. Stupid towers do more damage than they need to do, I will say that.
What's happening?
Okay, and more ogres?
More like it.
More ogres.
Hammer time.
Let's just be casual about this. Let's not just run in like a crazy person, which I tend to do.
Kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly, Varisa, not like that.
Let's get moving.
Okay, and I used his taunts so that the Ogre Lord will only attack Falstad. I'm just gonna start getting rid of these items. I don't need them. I guess we'll level up Khaz Hammer, though. It's tempting to just keep leveling up Fear Aura, because that's very, very good.
I've no time.
Rune of Greater Healing we don't really need.
Let's get moving.
Okay, she's almost level 5.
You're kind of slow for a
And let's go.
aren't you?
Let's just take everyone and get in there.
Me too.
And maybe there's going to be something inside these crates, too. Who knows? And it also depends once we get inside the wetlands area what there is beyond that. But it doesn't look like there's any other hidden quests, so we should probably be done after that.
Let's get moving.
We better prepare for a fight before you start reading the book.
Take this, you
Goblin Landmines, Rune of Restoration, Gold Coins, Ivory Tower, really? Goblin Landmines. Okay, so Ivory Tower allows us to just build scout towers. We may be able to upgrade them into guard towers, but I doubt it.
What's happening?
I guess let's just drop this and see what our options are.
Job's done.
Okay, great. Yeah, we can turn these into guard towers. So let's do this and do this.
Show us a target.
Take our mortar teams and move them to the back. You guys turn into guard towers. This is a pretty neat section here. Let's pick up the Goblin Landmines and lay them
Let's do this.
down this area.
It's hammer time.
Upgrade complete.
Let's get it on. Aye, sir. Okay.
All right, so Rifleman, I want you to stand right by the towers.
I'm ready and waiting. It's
This may be
hammer
overkill
time.
right now, but this should be
more
fine. And then what else was here? I can't.
Let's
I don't
do
want to
this.
pick up the. I didn't want to have to pick that up, but I did. I guess let's just lay down
Let's do
all the
this.
landmines.
It's hammer
What is going to
time.
be attacking us? That's my
That's
question.
more like it. Let's
Okay.
get it on.
I'm going to lay everything down though, just in
That's
case. And then
more like it.
Varisa we can put kind of in the
Get
front,
it on.
so that she takes the brunt of the
That's more
damage because
like
she
it.
can afford to take it.
Let's do this.
Should have just shift clicked those. Okay,
It's
so
hammer time.
get reading. We'll see how long we actually have to hold out here.
We
Varisa,
also
you're going to
not
stand in the
easy
front.
prey.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
What do you need?
I've no time.
Okay, well, she just got leveled up because someone died to a landmine. That's great. It doesn't cost more mana, I don't think, to level up Searing Arrows, though I also really like Multi-Shot. 4 arrows, 55 damage per arrow. Seems like a pretty decent increase of damage. I also really like the Refill Quiver option. Rain of Arrows, eventually we'll be able to tell. It says damaged enemy units. Damaging enemy units. I don't know. I think I'm thinking back to Rise of the Blood Elves spell that did friendly fire. Maybe this is just different, though. I like how it allowed us to build towers. That's pretty neat. Varisa, why don't you just stand in the front? I will get multi-shot. It never hurts, I feel like, to have a lot of
We also
AoE.
not easy
It just
prey.
doesn't hurt. Falstad doing his thing. Really just getting rid of these mana stones is my next order of business. Especially on Varisa, who does not need it, that's for sure. Alright, we're just under halfway done. Because it was, what, 2.5 minutes starting? And it's just the ogres running single units in at a time. I suppose for the next one, where it's going to be the same thing, I'll just spread out my landmines all the way down. Because it seems like the ogres can take 2 landmine hits before they die. Oh, they're sending Ogre Magi, too. At least they're not clumping up such that there's other, like, Ogre Brutes or something that are getting any sort of buff. Because that would be a nightmare. Let's back up. We might as well just let the towers take the hit. These towers aren't really doing anything else. Cool.
I've no time for games.
Maybe it might be better to sell these, but that's only if the gold carries over, and I have a suspicion that it doesn't. I really have no idea. 30 seconds, though. I can't really imagine anything happening that would stop this from happening, or stop us from completing right here.
What do you need?
Oh, dear. Okay, well, there's this fellow. I mean, as long as the towers take the heat, we have no reason. We have nothing that's really incentivizing us to care about these towers. 10 seconds. It looks like they're done.
I have no time.
So what I'm going to do is just grab everybody and start coming over this direction. All right, that's done. Looks like up here is where we're going to need to go next. So, Varisa, why don't you lead the way?
Where do you want us?
All of you, why don't we just auto-attack up here? It looks like that's probably the direction we need to go.
Kinda slow for a
We
human,
cannot
aren't you?
destroy the magic book pedestals, which tend to
Let's do
hold
this.
tomes.
That's more like it.
All right, Varisa, what have you found? Nothing!
We elves are not easy prey.
Okay, well, we'll pull the... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, lure this guy down the ramp and not just get hit by the tower like a crazy person.
I have a land to defend.
You know what? I'll use the Furbolg. I'll use the Furbolg as we get going. Again, it's, you know, I don't want to suffer from too good to use syndrome here.
I've no time for games. We
Okay.
elves are not easy prey.
What's happening?
And I don't want to just, like, throw away units to take
You dare.
damage, and I also don't want to have to, like, mess around with pathing to let my mortar teams get in there to attack these towers. As long as Falstad's leading, then I don't really care what happens.
I'm ready and waiting.
All right, keep it up. There's the pedestal.
That's more like it.
There's an Ogre Lord.
Forces are
We
under
elves are
attack.
not.
Everybody get in there. Now I'm starting to get a little impatient, so that's why I'm just sort of going, but we should be fine. Let the mortar teams hit the towers.
Let's get moving.
What are you doing here, buddy? What are you doing here, buddy?
Hello. Hey, you.
Shockwaving us.
What's happening?
And let's pick this up
That's the
and wipe this thing off the map. Perfect.
Let's get moving. It's hammer time. Aye, sir.
Okay,
Aye.
so this is where
Time
we
to
start
go.
getting path blocked, because path blocking.
Let's get
And
to
let's
fighting.
grab the rest of our units, bring them over here.
We'll do it
I'm
in a
ready
jiffy.
and waiting.
I've no time to
Destroy,
games.
destroy, destroy, destroy. We better prepare for a fight. Yep,
Let's
yep,
get
yep. And let's try to keep the Rune of Restoration
Kinda slow for a human.
on the
aren't you?
ground this time.
Let's
So-
do this.
Let's do
Let's get it on. Let's
do it like this.
Let's get moving.
Job's done.
That's more
Not
like
use
it.
the. I don't think I can get away with picking up. Oh no, I can.
Let's get
Get
it
him.
on.
All right, perfect. And I don't think these stack
Inventory.
More like it.
guard towers.
What's happening?
I mean, to be honest, I don't think it really matters what we do here. We
Where
could
do you
just
want us? Aye,
use our
sir,
units
sir.
exclusively, and we most likely would be
kinda
okay. But
slow
I will
for
throw down the
human,
landmines. So
Upgrade
like
complete.
Let's do
here.
this. That's more
I
like
could shift click, but I don't. I mean, using the numpad as a hotkey, I've never
get it
really
on.
set it up to do anything different,
We
so
elves
it's kind
are
of
not
annoying.
easy prey.
Let's get to fighting.
Where do you want us?
Okay, so mortar teams, why don't you just hang out like
made
back
the right
here?
choice.
Let's get moving.
It's
That should
on.
keep you
That's more
in
like
good
it.
enough shape.
Let's do this.
And we're just gonna mine this whole little area here. Mine,
It's hammer time.
mine.
Let's
That's
get it
probably as far back as they spawn. I can't imagine they're coming from any further
Let's
back.
do this.
We'll lay the rest of the goblin landmines and be done here.
on. You have a target?
I'm not
What's
moving these
happening?
guys into position yet because they're just in the right spot such that they're not path blocking
Aye,
Falstad.
yes.
He's just trying to run by them.
Aye. Let's get moving.
Okay. And we'll mine a little further
Let's
back now.
Get it on. Let's do this.
Cool.
Let's get it on.
Okay, Falstad, get
That's
going,
right.
and then let's grab Varisa and move her to her sweet spot, which is going to be probably right behind the towers.
What do you need?
And then the riflemen will
Okay.
put just up
Time
in
to
this
go.
area and maybe hold position on them. They
Aye,
just have a
yes,
shorter
sir.
range, so
You have a target?
let's see. Hold position, 2.5 minutes. Here we go. Let's do it. These missions are pretty fun. They're definitely unique. I like them a lot. And, yep, here come the ogres. Let's go. Ogres. Ogres, hello? I thought I saw them. Did I bug them? Oh, no, they're dying. They're dying to my landmines that are back there. Yeah, so I think one landmine at a time is the right choice. The question is this radius... Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, that was an Ogre Lord, like, pretty early, too, so we might have slightly more trouble with this. Not trouble, but it's going to be a little harder, perhaps.
Let's get to
Mortar
fighting.
teams, just hold position. Yeah, the further up you are, the better, so that you can start sieging the enemies as they start making their way down our little kill
I
corridor.
have a land to defend.
Yep, just like that.
We elves are not
It's just as the ogres get on top of my towers, my mortar teams will probably do damage to my own buildings. That's okay. A minute and a half left. Nice. I know, unfortunately, all of our mines are gone. But we should be fine. Varisa's gonna hold down the fort. She's great. I like her a lot. She's an excellent hero. I mean, she's okay. She's not fantastic, but she's pretty good. I didn't use the Amulet of the Wild. We'll have that next time. I mean, until we find an item that is irrevocably better than the Amulet of the Wild, i.e. some sort of stat bonus, then I don't see a reason to bother using it or dropping it. Again, I don't want to suffer from too good to use. If we run into an encounter where it would be worth using, then I'll pop it, but now does not seem to be that time. If there's some sort of boss encounter at the end, that's when we'll use it. 45 seconds. I assume to see another Ogre Lord here in about 20 seconds, and then we'll be done. I like how they stop to cast Bloodlust on themselves as they lose 50% of their health. These Ogre Maulers have a lot of health. Yeesh. My Riflemen don't even need to really get up there. I can move them up, but I don't want to get them in range of taking damage. They've already seen one of their friends die this day. I didn't leave any back at the... No, I didn't. That'd have been funny if I left one way back there. And 12 seconds. Neat. Oh.
I have a land to defend.
I'm your
You took a little damage. We'll go ahead and pop this. Oh, wow, that has a huge range. I didn't think runes would have that big of a range. I've definitely not... I've missed some of the ones in the past.
You have a target?
Oh, good, and it teleports us right back here. The gate is open. Now there's only one small problem. What is it now? You see those runes? I'm sure your elven eyes do. We mustn't step on them, or else they'll kill us. Oh, great. Okay, well, good. All the other units are gone. Where did the dwarves go? The lads have gone back to build their camp. We're on our own now. That's good. I'm actually glad that they just got rid of those guys for me, because frankly, I would have tried to move them through this area and immediately died. So I'm gonna quick save now.
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you? Let's get
And this is thinner than I would like, so we'll lead with Falstead.
For Khaz
I
Modan.
have a land to defend.
Okay, we've got our heroes hotkeyed so that we don't accidentally end up moving them across a rune. And I'm gonna quick save like after every single
I have a
encounter.
land.
Because if it's instant death, that means unforgiving.
I've no time for games.
Okay, so split shot.
Let's get moving. Let's
Use
get
your
it
hammer, Khazgarad's hammer, whatever it is, and we might as well just use that refill quiver.
on. I'm ready and waiting.
Okay, this is going okay. The key is, I think, lining your heroes up to a straight shot towards enemies, because if you end up trying to auto attack, well, I'm not going to use the auto attack ability, but if you do, your heroes will probably end up going across the runes. Oh, so it doesn't. They do damage, but they don't instantly kill you. That's important to know. Pop this. Pop multi-shot. No, you idiot!
Ready and waiting.
Ah!
What's happening?
Okay, you
Ready and waiting.
hold
I have
position.
no time for
Varisa.
games.
Okay, no, not quite. Okay, I'm glad it doesn't instant kill you. So my fears
What's
of,
happening?
oh god, we're gonna
Let's
die
do this.
immediately are
I have a land to
assuaged,
defend.
I'm
if
ready
you
and
will.
waiting.
But he did take a lot of damage there. We really don't have any healing opportunities.
For Khaz Modan.
He's gonna stun somebody here. It's alright.
I've no
It's
time for
alright.
games.
Let's get moving. Let's get
And
it
there's a rune of greater healing, so no matter what damage we took, not a big deal.
on. Let's
Excellent.
get it on. It's
Is that a Necrolight? It is. Interesting.
What's happening?
Decent
The
amount
elves
of
are
guys
not
here.
afraid.
Hit this, pop your quiver thing,
Let's get moving.
and Falstead just do some AoE. Yeah, I shouldn't have discounted how much damage that does do. I mean, these guys don't have a lot of health, but that's pretty good. Quick, destroy them.
Beards.
No!
Khaz Modan.
Who knew what was in those crates? Stealing orc transport ships. Those look like a variant on the undead transport ships, actually. Sweet deal. Now again, I think that my save file was properly modified so that my first mission did count as me doing all the bad missions, but we'll see. Chapter 3, Kill Krill. Interesting. And hopefully we're going to be back with Rhonin. I'd like to offload some of those intelligence items. Another question I have is, maybe as we move throughout this campaign, some of the heroes we've been using will just be left behind, and I'm curious to know if we'll be able to hold on to some of their items. Because we've gotten some really good items, but if we end up not being able to use some heroes, we kind of like a use them or lose them type deal where in a future mission we just won't have Varisa anymore from like past chapter 4 or what have you. If that happens, that means that doing all those negative options probably was slightly in vain because we didn't need to beef her up too much because, you know, we're not using her in the late game missions where things get more challenging. I don't know. It's a toss-up. It really just depends on the difficulty later and how worth it is to beef up your heroes early or not, and whether you'll have them or not. All right, well, this has been Jay Barino. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.